Okay, this is assignment 7.2, the figure ground assignment. This is a second half of the figure ground assignment. In this portion I will show you how to form an abstraction of overlapping abstractions. Sound confusing? This is what I ultimately want you to end up with. This is a combination of various letter forms overlapping one another. Where the positive portions overlap the negative, they spare it out. Figure ground. So then, how do you do this? When we left off from the last presentation, you would have completed 6 of these. This is the positive version of the abstracted letter S. You will notice that there are 4 layers open here. One of them is completely black. That is to help in figuring out what has to be deducted from the compositions. So we'll start here with all of the layers off. So if I turn on the positive letter S layer and then shut it off and turn on the positive T, I will need to eliminate the black background from the positive layer above in order to see through it to the positive letter S below. Turn on your black background layer. Same with the negative T layer. To do this, you simply take your magic wand tool and select the portion of the background that you want to eliminate. In this case, the white. In the previous case, the black. Now if I turn on the positive letter T layer over the positive letter S layer, I'll end up with this. Turning on the negative T layer, I will get this. Note that all 3 layers are on. It is just that the negative T layer is completely eclipsing the positive T layer. And we want the tip of the T that extends into the S to be visible, and the positive T portion to be visible beyond the S. How do we do that? So start by using the positive letter S layer as a mask. Using your magic wand, click on the portion of the S that you want to use to eliminate the portion of the T above it. Once you click on it, you'll end up with marching ants. Here, with the positive S layer turned off and my black layer turned on, you can see the outline of the letter S from the layer below. Now, on the positive T layer, I will begin to erase the portion of the positive T I want to eliminate. If for some reason I began to erase and nothing was happening, it would mean that I had selected to erase on the outside of the S. To correct this, I would need to go up to Select Inverse to get the right side of the S to erase the portion of the inside of the S. Here I have eliminated all of the portion of the T that I want to eliminate from the S. Now it's time to eliminate the portion of the negative T that I want to eliminate. So, turning on the negative T layer, note I still have the mask layer running. If for some reason I turned it off, I would simply go back to the original positive S layer and using my magic wand, select the portion of that layout that I want to use. With my mask layer still running, all I need to do now is to go up to Select Inverse, and this time it will erase that portion of the negative T from the outside of the positive S. And I will see the marching ants change sides. Now I can start to erase the negative T from the outside of the positive S. This exposes the positive T layer below, which will then look like this. With the positive S layer turned off and both the overlapping positive and negative T layers on with no background, it would look like this. I could now merge these layers at this point, but I'm not done. So, what if I wanted to add an element that came in behind the positive S layer? Well, in that case, I would have to use my magic wand tool and eliminate the black background from the positive S layer. So I want you to create one figure ground composition, and when you get done, it should look something like this. This composition has at least 8 layers, and several positive and negative letter forms forming the abstraction. I'm only asking that you do 4. Combine them together and complete a final JPEG of your image like this. Using the proper file convention, combine this image along with all of the elements that you used to complete the composition into that contact sheet in Bridge. Combine these together into a final submission on Canvas. All for now.